Yo, what up? What's poppin'? Back at it again with another video for y'all. And I just got another question for y'all. I got another question. And this is a video about, like, when it comes down to having people do you wrong, when it comes down to having people that treat you like garbage, that treat you like dirt, that don't even value your worth. Yeah, I got a question for y'all. Should you get your lick back or should you let karma deal with it? Let's have a discussion about this. Chat with me, engage with me, drop me a comment in the comments section. Like, should you get your lick back or should you just let karma deal with it? Because all of us have been through some stuff where we dealt with certain people and they pretty much just did us wrong. They pretty much just treated us like garbage. And sometimes, it can even happen with certain family members that treat you like garbage and certain so-called friends. But yo, I just got another question for you. Should you get your lick back or should you let karma handle it? I'm gonna give you my answer. And don't get me wrong, I get it, I understand. When somebody really does you wrong, when somebody wants to get physical with you, like you really want to get your lick back, I mean, there's nothing wrong about defending yourself. There's nothing wrong about defending yourself verbally and physically. But to answer the question, I feel that you should let karma deal with it because all of us have a temper. All of us have a temper. All of us have a bad side. Sometimes when it comes down to getting so angry about something, sometimes you get so mad, you get so angry to the point you end up doing something that you're gonna end up regretting down the road. But don't get me wrong, like I just said, everybody has a temper. Like, I mean, like, when it comes down to violence, I honestly feel that you should only get physical unless somebody is trying to, like, get physical with you. That's the only time you should, like, get physical. That's the only time you should, like, defend yourself. But I mean, when it comes down to like school, because I even did a video about this before myself. I mean, I never got into a fight, but with me being bullied, I did get into a confrontation with someone. I confronted someone, and then the next day, my day at school was just a regular day. All I did was defend myself verbally and not physically. So yeah, I honestly feel that like you should let karma handle it. God works in mysterious ways and karma works in mysterious ways too. I mean, getting your lick back, you don't want to end up doing something, you don't want to end up letting your anger get the best of you to the point where you end up doing something that you're going to end up regretting in the long run. In the long run, I mean, when it comes down to trying to solve a problem, I mean, you don't have to get violent. All it takes is this. All it takes is this. There's other ways where like you can solve an issue. Y'all can have a conversation. Y'all can have a man-to-man conversation. Y'all can have a woman-to-woman conversation to get an agreement to settle it out. Especially when it comes down to trying to squash beef with someone. When you're trying to squash beef with someone, you don't have to get physical. You don't have to get violent. Y'all can have a conversation, talk to each other face to face, man to man, woman to woman. You know what I mean? And yeah, like, forgive them. Forgiveness, forgive them. But at the same time, just because you forgive them, it doesn't mean that you gotta be friends with them because you don't. You don't have to be friends with them. You can forgive them and then move on. But yo, to answer the question, I feel you should let karma deal with it because again, you don't want to end up doing something that you're going to end up regretting in the long run. You don't want to let your temper get the best of you and you don't want to let your anger get the best of you. You know what I mean? So, yeah, to stay out of trouble, let karma handle it. Let's have a discussion about this. Chat with me, engage with me, drop me a comment in the comment section. And again, all of us have a bad side. All of us have a temper. I understand that. Sometimes you have no choice but to defend yourself physically. But if y'all can have a conversation, man to man, woman to woman, face to face, have a conversation. And, you know what I mean? If they still want to remain the same, let karma handle it. But yo, don't forget, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell on my channel, comment, share, like the video. Love y'all.